my name is Sarah Trevino, and I'm a senior public health studies major at the University of North Carolina, Greensboro. This semester, I chose to complete my community health organization project on Mental Health America of Georgia. They primarily focus on Atlanta and its surrounding areas, but have 6 other affiliates throughout Georgia. Their mission is very straightforward, stating, Mental Health America of Georgia works to enhance the mental health of all Georgians through education, outreach, and advocacy. And to sum up their vision, they want access to prevention, intervention, treatment, and recovery for all Georgians, no matter their culture or services needed. Mental Health America of Georgia has many programs and initiatives. Project Healthy Moms, Kids on the Block, which is the picture of the life-size multicultural puppets that target kids and their mental health. Respect seminars, public policy and advocacy, and mental health first aid, which is a training that helps individuals who don't have clinical training assist someone experiencing a mental health crisis. Here is a job description that I got off the Indeed job posting website, and it's for an executive director at the Mental Health America of Hawaii. In addition to the roles and responsibilities I have listed here, it also listed they are accountable to the board of directors and would supervise 3 to 4 part-time and/or full-time staff. The requirements for this job was a bachelor's degree with 2 years management experience. There are many volunteer opportunities that I found for Mental Health America, not only of Georgia, but for all of its affiliates. And one that I thought was interesting was a peer counseling for their program in North Carolina called the Compeer Program, which will match you with someone in the community who wants to get out of the house and have fun, get matched with an individual living with a mental illness who is seeking friendship with someone who won't judge them. Here is a picture of their horizontal organizational chart. Since I completed the first one, they have undergone some reorganization and added about 4 staff members. Here you can see Sarah Schwartz answers to the board, and then Ellen, Tamir, and Lori answer to Sarah Schwartz, with everyone underneath on the same level of authority, and a few of them working together on certain programs and initiatives. Last week I was able to talk to the executive director, Sarah Schwartz, and she broke down the funding sources as I have listed here. 50% come from state government, 20% federal grants, charitable contributions, 20% individuals, and what I was surprised to find was that only 10% came from fundraising. The Moves for Mom 5K actually just happened at the beginning of November, and I had a follow-up email with Janelle Patak, the communications and events coordinator, and she said the event went really well despite the rain. As far as promotion and marketing go, they don't really have money for advertising, but they communicate heavily to their audiences through social media. They also have a newsletter. They have free promotion by their sponsors when they do fundraisers, and they get quoted and interviewed by other media sources on mental health issues. Sarah Schwartz, the executive director, also talked to me about collaborations and partnerships and said the organization wouldn't survive without them. Here are just a few of the many collaborations that she referred to. For instance, the Respect Seminar is a program that facilitates the sharing of individuals' unique stories of recovery from mental illness to a broad range of audience throughout Georgia. One of the last things I was able to ask Sarah Schwartz about was their evaluation process, and she referred to it as assessing her deliverables. And according to Investopedia, deliverables is a term for the quantifiable goods or services that will be provided upon the completion of a project. She also mentioned that they do have some projects that don't have any formal evaluations, as well as other ones that use both formative and summative evaluation. For instance, the Kids on the Block, they use a pre and post questionnaire for the children. I was very fortunate enough to talk to 3 different staff members at Mental Health America of Georgia. And the first person that I talked to was Ellen Yeager, who was the Director of Public Policy and Advocacy, and she really, really stressed the importance of getting involved with your community, being up to date in your career field, and to volunteer. If I were to develop a project for this organization, I would enhance the mental health of all Georgia veterans. My target audience would be veterans. My message would be, don't be ashamed. I would want to create an obstacle course that they could compete in. I would obviously have to staff it appropriately, secure funding, present a budget, and use evaluation to see if we are going to continue the project in the future. Thank you for taking the time to watch my presentation.